Yeah, so we're gonna watch some replays today, like analyzing and studying gameplay of Phantom Nightmare. Yeah, let's see. Let's learn. Let's learn today. Okay, so this lab against Fire King, Snake Eye. Um, this is probably at least in the beginning, the most powerful and popular deck that we have. And lab is still pretty good. Um, out of the non-fire decks, is definitely one of the better ones, and uh, it can be really weird sometimes for the fire decks to beat this deck going second. Um, so let's see. So Fire King start has Snake Eye Ash, already has the original. Unfortunately, has two normal summons here. In this side, we have the draw. You can do some things here, right? Like you have draw, you have areas with big, with quick clock. Is it possible to do something? It's possible, right? I think you can do something, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Um, so I got Populus, trigger Populus, got draw. Okay. Incredible, got Populus back. Sure. Interesting. So he didn't trigger Populus. I mean, he didn't trigger Populus because of draw. But I was paying attention to see if he play any more targets. Most people play only one pop target in this deck, usually only original. But sometimes people play like the field spell, the Snake Eyes field spell, even in this Fire King deck, or they play two originals. But most people only play one original. It's something to pay attention to. Um, so he decided to start doing cool clock plays. Okay, so he sent. Sure, the clock was special. Then he got Ash. Ouch. Yep. He could have changed Arias. He decided not to, right? Right? Interesting. Oh, he did later. But this is already really annoying. He doesn't have a play. He's probably getting SP on some of those cards. Maybe he's getting from Berrigan one and SP on the other. Has only callback. Yep, see? That's what happened here. Like, Ash was absolutely insane, and this is a problem that Labrynth have. Uh, sometimes really weak to Ash. Even um, even if you, and sometimes people are even playing Val, not because of Lab, but also because of the other decks. Draw seems to not be that good against a Snake Ash. I mean, it's acceptable because it's usually not only Snake Ash. Usually this draw is preventing Populus to add something, also preventing something else from happening out of the other cards in hand. So it's acceptable. Um, that's pretty much what happens. Hello, Artemis. Okay, so now Lab is going first. Dash really, really hurt. Interesting hand. And this side, wait, what? He has Reborn. I mean, sure. I'm not the biggest fan of this card's version. You have Kirin, Highland, Bonfire. And this side you have a lot. Let's see how this goes. The Miller, the Shufflers are really good against Fire King. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Well, things are about to happen. So he used Good Block, now he's Special Lady, and then he normal summon Ariana. There's no hand traps, of course. He got a Stovey. He's Chandelier, send a rollback. Got the big welcome. Then he used the Good Clock. Then he used the big welcome. Then he used the lady. It's really hard to say okay because, like, to say okay to your cards. And this is a point that I feel like I made before, but maybe not in English, so I will do it again. Um, Lab is not a trap deck. Lab is a combo deck. Now he's gonna, like, I don't know, set DDG here, and then you lose playing Fire King, right? Like, you can't break board of a deck that's gonna floodgate you through their engine. And you much rather have like an effect Veiler against this against Lab right now, especially if you're playing a deck that loses to a card that Lab tends to search, like a DDG. I don't know if it's going to be a DDG, but it usually is the case. See, it is DDG. And then you just outright lose. Like you have two no engine here in hand. Those cards could be other things if they are not. So you can't complain too much. Like you drew your no engine. The cards that you side in, they are in your hand. And you are probably still losing, so, as you can see. So, but I noticed that this keep happening and people keep not realizing that this is a thing. That you rather have like you have a bigger chance of winning against Lab specifically with a Perm or Effect Veiler going second than with a Lightning Storm or a Feather Duster most of the time, in my opinion. Which sounds weird. And not necessarily I'm saying that Imperm and Veiler are guaranteed that you're gonna protect yourself, but usually at least means that you're not getting floodgates to death like that. And there are high rolls where you just like, I don't know, negate a regenerate pass. It could happen. So I prefer that. So here he's using Wanted on draw phase to play around drawing lock. He had a bell here. It was a consideration in my eyes to use this bell. I think he should have. And by the way, if he used bell here, he would have like pretty much passed. This negates activation. This is used, right? So he can't use another one. So if it bells here, look what the rest of the hand. He couldn't talent, and this is another thing. This guy, the Fire King guy, could consider go to main phase to use this to have this talents live in case of negate, because this is also an interesting scenario where, for example, you get the Black Witch and then you discard something and then you summon Black Witch and then getting perm, and then it's weird. So you might sometimes it's possible that you consider like going on purpose to main phase to make this talent alive, which in this perspective would make really clear that he had the talent, so he might not consider using the card. So a little bit of mind game here. But I feel it's important to not go completely. What's the word? Like completely like you always do on draw phase to play around low. I forgot the word in English. Like automatic, like you're doing the same motion every time. Like it always plays around low. Like you can't always do something. So yeah, like if it bells here, and I feel like using the hand traps aggressively might be a decent idea. So now it's gonna be really weird. Like a lot of cards are going to resolve. Like he's gonna use that to get his Snake Ayash, which is such a card, and get the Popples, which is such a card. I mean, yeah, he plays Subversion. Auto-Palanting, perfect. That's what I meant. And now he draws a card, and then he drew a fucking bell. See, this is the definition of punish. You know, now he's gonna bell at some point, and then he's gonna get talents, like and get bell and Ash. So look how much worse this was. And now he can chain block. He can't chain block this. Like he just put Garinx 2 here, and he can't even bow. Like this is such a punish. Oh my god! Look at this. He's gonna like, I don't know, bow the princess eventually, and then they get talents like right now. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he gave up. Like it felt so bad that he capped. Like I don't know. Now he's gonna keep this for the Runix or princess. Like it's really weird. Yeah, Lab's a combo that can use traps. Yeah, pretty much. Would you Ash against Extravagance and wait? No, you Extravagance Ash. You Ash the Extravagance. There's no way you wait. I feel like it almost never depends. I feel like almost always you Ash Extravagance. Silent Force. I feel like it's a fine deck. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I think it has some consistency issues. Now, so he played this weird. Like he's getting so. Yeah, Yeah, he's getting like extremely punished by his decision here. Like he's getting like everything. He didn't even use the fucking bell. Yeah. Well, there's more. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, he's not even close of winning.